Abracadabra.
Telly Safety Solutions Pvt Limited presents. Telly Safety Solutions Pvt Limited presents.
Welcome to the guide for crane hand signals. In construction and industrial settings, clear communication between crane operators and signal persons is essential to ensure safe and efficient operations. Hand signals for mobile crane. Raise load signal. Extend one arm upward, index finger facing the sky, and move it in a circular motion. Travel slowly signal. Same as the travel signal, but with a slow, deliberate circular motion. Raise the boom and lower the load. Arm extended, fingers closed, thumb pointing upwards. Lower the boom and raise the load. Arm extended, fingers closed, thumb pointing downward.
Donning of full body harness. Always lift the harness with the help of dorsal D-ring. Pull the leg straps between the legs and connect to the opposite ends using the buckles. Slip the hands into the shoulder straps. Connect the chest strap. Ensure that you can move comfortably. Insert the ends of the straps in the buckles. Ensure two lanyards with snap hooks are connected to the dorsal D-ring. Ensure full body harness is worn at all times at workplace for your personal safety so that your precious life is protected. Monsoon safety for two-wheelers. Check tire conditions and replace them if worn out. Replace damaged or non-functional headlamp and blinkers. Brakes should be in good condition. Avoid sudden braking to prevent skidding. Do not drive on waterlogged roads. Be aware of open manholes. Wear a helmet, raincoat. I wear of yellow shade glasses for clarity during night and in rains, and gumboots if convenient. Monsoon safety for four-wheelers. Keep battery charged to avoid starting problems, non-functioning of horn, wipers and lights. Replace the damaged wires and cables if any. Change worn-out tires. Do not park your vehicles under big trees as they may fall on your vehicle during stormy weather. While descending down a bridge and taking a turn, beware of the oncoming traffic in the same direction as they may collide and result in serious accident due to speed. टैंक लॉरी मानसून सुरक्षा। मानसून सुरक्षा के तहत टैंक लॉरी चालकों के लिए सूचनाएं। लंबी यात्रा शुरू करने से पहले विभिन्न मौसम स्थितियों के लिए तैयार रहें और अपने पास आपातकालीन आपूर्ति पैक रखें। बारिश होने पर वाहन के बीच का अंतर 3 सेकंड से बढ़ाकर 5 सेकंड रखें।
ये वीडियो आपको SCBA सेल्फ कंटेन ब्रीदिंग एपरेटस को पहनने का उचित तरीका दर्शाएगा। कृपया सभी चरणों का सख्ती से पालन करें। SCBA पहनने का पहला तरीका, अपने SCBA का स्ट्रैप दोनों कंधों पर पहने। उसके बाद SCBA किट को उठाए और सिर के ऊपर से पीठ पर छोड़ें। SCBA का सिलेंडर पीठ पर उल्टा। गैस मास्क ले और दोनों हाथों से अपने चेहरे पर लगा लें। फिर अपनी ठुड्डी का पट्टा कसकर बंद करें और फिर ऊपर के पट्टे कस लें। सामान्य रूप से सांस लें और अपना कार्य करें। SCBA अब उपयोग के लिए तैयार है। अग्निशमन कार्य में इस्तेमाल होने वाले यंत्रों में DCP प्रकार का अग्निशमन यंत्र एक उपयुक्त यंत्र है। इस यंत्र के अंदर अग्निशमन MAP मोनो अमोनियम फॉस्फेट पाउडर का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है। इस यंत्र के 3 मुख्य पुर्जे हैं। 1 सेफ्टी पिन, 2 प्लंजर, 3 होज। DCP प्रकार के अग्निशमन यंत्र से आग बुझाने के लिए पास का तरीका अपनाएं। हवा की विपरीत दिशा में खड़े रहिए। आग को ढकने के कारण और रासायनिक श्रृंखला प्रतिक्रिया रुकने की वजह से आग बुझ जाएगी। यही है PASS यानी पास का तरीका।
Incident of accidental ingestion of ethylene glycol by a contract employee. One contract employee working at acrylic acid plant, PDA, while doing the activity, the worker felt exhausted and thirsty and he came down on the platform and walked outside the plant in search of drinking water. During this time, the contract employee noticed a 5-liter can. Following the liquid, he felt a strong burning sensation and immediately spit it up. Incident of fall of person in oil sludge pit. Heavy vegetation growth had developed near the ETP effluent treatment plant 4 area. Over the years, the checkered plates corroded due to the presence of highly corrosive atmospheric conditions. The corroded checkered plates covering the oil sludge pit were not visible to the contract worker due to heavy vegetation. Unaware of the corroded checkered plates, the contract worker stepped on the same and due to contract worker's weight instantaneously fell into the oil sludge pit. The nearby co-workers immediately rushed to help the fallen worker into the pit. The lady, who was well versed on swimming, could help herself from drowning in the pit. Incident of YT-140, closed drainage system, pit fire. YT-140 in ATF service, located at C Group of Tank Farm 1, was decommissioned and was under maintenance. Due to passing of the TSV, the fire retardant cloth got soaked with hydrocarbon and it caught fire. The contract workers on site extinguished the fire immediately using water hose and DCT fire extinguisher, which was kept on site for mitigating such emergencies.
Fire incident inside the tank lorry cabin. The navigator tried putting his mobile on charge using a temporary connection from the master switch. In this process, a spark generated and the cloth caught fire. The navigator threw the cloth inside the cabin and the seat caught fire. The security and BSMs at the retail outlet used fire extinguishers available near the decantation point and extinguished the burning cloth. The navigator poured water on the burning seat and doused the fire. Do not drive under the influence of alcohol. The tank lorry was driving towards a retail outlet about 500 kilometers away. On the way, the tank lorry met with an accident while it was taking a sharp turn at very high speed. The driver could not control the tank lorry and it hit a tree. And overturned. The tank lorry driver was injured and 13 kiloliters HSD was lost. Standard operating procedure for entering onto the deck of dome roof tanks. This is a 3D visualization of the standard operating procedure for entering onto the deck of dome roof tanks. What is a dome roof tank? In order to protect external floating roof from atmospheric and environmental influences and at the same time minimize hazardous vapor emissions and preventing water from entering into storage tanks, aluminium dome roofs are installed on the external floating roof tanks. Because a fixed dome has been provided, entry to these tanks is basically entry into a confined space. Hence, all precautions taken for entry into a confined space are required to be taken for entry onto the deck of dome roof tanks. Floating roof structure is in good mechanical condition. Hydrocarbon vapors may escape past the roof seals. Supporting leg sleeve and gauge pipe well seals, and in some cases may migrate through the automatic bleeder, pressure vacuum vent or other openings on the floating roof and remain settled there. Person inside the dome to be connected with safety line anchorage held by assisting person stationed out of dome and in clear line of sight to enable continuous watch of the person inside dome roof area. There should be continuous monitoring of inside atmosphere of the dome roof using explosimeter. Standard operating procedure for tank lorry calibration. Tank lorry calibration tower is provided at most of the operating locations for carrying out the calibration of tank lorries. The calibration facility consists of the platform, screwer vessels of various sizes, hoses, valves, and a storage tank to recycle the water used for calibration. By repeating above steps, fill all compartments of tank lorry with water as per compartment capacity. After settling of the liquid, dip mark is taken carefully and the line is cut on the dip rod at right angles to the axis by means of tri-square and scriber. Tire sizes and tire pressure are recorded in the calibration certificate as additional information. For trucks carrying more than one product in the same trip, there are additional requirements. On each side of the truck, ML, that is mixed load, should be prominently written in letters not less than 10 by 10 centimeters. THDS stripper overhead flange leak. Training on the critical scenario handling. This event has never occurred in Visakh refinery, and this animated video is made for giving importance to the critical scenario and to enhance the knowledge of the operating crew. Stripper overhead operating temperature is 145 degrees centigrade and pressure is 6 kg per square centimeter. Any leak in the overhead circuit would result in huge release of H2S and hydrocarbon, leading to critical emergency. Stripper overhead flange leak is considered as a critical scenario and simulated through a 3D animation to train the unit crew. Along with technicians, prepare themselves with breathing apparatus to assess the field situation. The shift in charge, along with one technician, moved towards the stripper area. The other two technicians were instructed to start evacuation of workers from the field to a safe location in the crosswind direction. On reaching the incident scene, the shift in charge and the field technician observed heavy fumes coming out from stripper overhead area and dripping of liquid hydrocarbon at grade level near the column. Technician stopped diesel product pump and isolated the column bottom by closing the pump discharge valve. Field crew started initial firefighting by spraying water from the fire water monitor onto the column overhead. The firefighting crew immediately provided the water curtains on the affected areas and started search and rescue operation. Operation and fire and safety crew checked for H2S and LEL at different locations of the unit and reported to on-site emergency controller.
Oil accumulation in sump and overflow to surface drain in ETP-1, training on the critical scenario handling. In refineries, effluent treatment plant, ETP, aims to purify industrial waste water either for its reuse or safe disposal to the environment. On the day of incident, there was heavy downpour of rain resulting in huge influent of water from various upstream sources to ETP-1. In charge rushed towards the receiving sump to assess the situation. Shifting charge along with technician observed that influx of water further increased and oil from sump has started overflowing. He immediately instructed the technician to start additional influent transfer pump and maximize ETP-1 feed rate. Maintenance civil and maintenance of site reached the location and started adjusting of oil boom and replacement of hay filters to avoid any traces of oil carryover along with the effluent.
As a result of above corrective measures, level in the receiving sump started dropping and all overflow was controlled.
Telly Safety Solutions Pvt Limited presents your gateway to innovative animated marketing. At Telly Safety Solutions Pvt Limited, we specialize in creating dynamic 3D animations of any of your products that breathe life into your product looks and presentations. We transform ordinary product visuals into captivating 3D animated stories that engage your audience. With our tailored approach, we align our animations to seamlessly fit your brand's identity and messaging. Our animations aren't just visuals, they're solutions that elevate your products, driving consumer interest and trust. If you are ready to elevate your product's visibility, contact Telly Safety Solutions Pvt Limited today and let's animate your success story together.
Transway International Pvt Limited presents
Troubleshoot. Hardening of grout and additives while using IMDM on the field. Probable reasons are already hardened stored grout and additives bags due to moisture contamination is used. When such grout is poured into the mixer, it will clog and jam the mixer paddles, which makes the mixing of grout, additives, and water slow and difficult. When the mixture is discharged into the stirrer, it jams the two stirrer screws and the butterfly valve controlled discharge nozzle as well. The butterfly valve blades are damaged due to hardening of the grout mixture. Further, the grout pump screw will be jammed due to hardened lumps of Rapi grout mixture, making the operations slow, and ultimately due to the time elapsed, the Rapi grout mixture will solidify as per its inherent properties rapidly. मेक इन इंडिया संकल्पना के अनुरूप नंदन जीएससी प्राइवेट लिमिटेड द्वारा निर्मित स्वदेशी रूप से डिजाइन, विकसित और आपूर्ति की गई NEAM 0603 एम्बुलिफ्ट के गौरवशाली मालिक हैं। यह संचालन और रखरखाव कर्मियों द्वारा वीडियो प्रस्तुति मैनुअल को समझने में बिताया गया समय लंबे समय तक आपके उपकरणों के इष्टतम प्रदर्शन को सुनिश्चित करेगा। एम्बुलिफ्ट को आयशर प्रो 2114 XPBS6 ट्रक पर केबिन और चेसिस के साथ मैनुअल ट्रांसमिशन और हाइड्रोलिक पावर स्टीयरिंग के साथ 120 किलोवाट इंजन और अन्य उत्कृष्टतम मानकों के अनुसार विशेष रूप से बनाया गया है। वैन बॉडी एम्बुलिफ्ट का प्रमुख भाग है, जिसे नंदन जीएससी द्वारा अपने देश में ही विकसित हाईलिफ्ट पर फिट और माउंट किया गया है। वैन बॉडी की आंतरिक लंबाई 6200 मिलीमीटर, चौड़ाई 2375 मिलीमीटर और ऊंचाई 2100 मिलीमीटर है। वैन बॉडी की अधिकतम भार वहन करने की क्षमता 3000 किलोग्राम है। वैन बॉडी का निर्माण जर्मन निर्मित XPS सैंडविच पैनल्स से किया गया है, जो लैमिलक्स GRP XPS GRP की 50 मिलीमीटर मोटी शीट्स से बना है। हाइड्रोलिक सिस्टम। वैन बॉडी को उठाने की व्यवस्था को कुशलता से नियंत्रित करने के लिए उच्च क्षमता का डिजाइन किया गया हाइड्रोलिक सिस्टम लगाया गया है। यह हाइड्रोलिक सिस्टम सीजर मैकेनिज्म में लगाए गए 2 हाइड्रोलिक सिलेंडर्स के द्वारा वैन बॉडी को आवश्यकतानुसार ऊंचाई पर उठाता है। हाइड्रोलिक सिलेंडर्स में नो रिटर्न पायलट चेक वाल्व लगाए गए हैं, ताकि वैन बॉडी के ऑपरेशन के समय और लीकेज होने पर लिफ्टिंग ऑपरेशन प्रभावित न हो। लिफ्टिंग ऑपरेशन के दौरान एम्बुलिफ्ट की स्थिरता सुनिश्चित करने के लिए चारों ओर स्टेबलाइजर जैक दिए गए हैं। इन चारों स्टेबलाइजर जैक को एम्बुलिफ्ट के चलने और वैन बॉडी ऑपरेशन न करने के समय पीछे की ओर समेट लिया जाता है, ताकि वे एम्बुलिफ्ट की चेसिस के ज्यादा बाहर की ओर नहीं रहें।
आम्हाला तुमची काळजी आहे। प्रेक्षक हो, मीरा भाईंदरची जुनी ओळख म्हणजे मोरवे गावातील मिठागर, पण आजची ओळख म्हणजे रुंद, वळणदार, चढ उतार असलेले, भरपूर ट्रॅफिकने गजबजलेले रस्ते आणि आजूबाजूची रहदारी। शिवाजी महाराजांचा पुतळा, नाक्यांवरचे चौक, विविध इमारती आणि स्थानिक लोकांची वस्ती हे पण मीरा भाईंदरला एक वेगळीच ओळख देते। आणि दुसऱ्या बाजूला डावीकडे असलेला नयनरम्य परिसर, निसर्गाच्या हिरव्या पांघरुणाने आच्छादलेले संजय गांधी राष्ट्रीय उद्यान, ज्याला टायगर झोन नॅशनल पार्क म्हणतात। पण याच उद्यानातील प्राणी जेव्हा रस्त्यावर येतात, तेव्हा वेगानं धावणाऱ्या गाड्या काही वेळा त्यांचा जीवही घेतात। हेच बघा ना, 14 नोव्हेंबर 2020 ला महामार्ग 8 वर एक मादी बिबटा, जिच्या पोटात 3 पिल्लं होती, वाहनाच्या धडकेनं मृत्यू पावली। प्रेक्षक हो, तुम्ही विचार करत असाल की ही माहिती तुम्हाला का दिली जाते आहे? कारण आपण मीरा भाईंदर रहिवासी सुजाण नागरिक म्हणून आपलं कर्तव्य जाणून या परिसरात वाहनं हळू चालवून निसर्गाच्या रक्षणासाठी आपलं योगदान अपेक्षित आहे।
Advanced live firefighting training at ONGC Ipshem, Goa. A thrilling experience. Reach the main entry of IPSHAM, Institute of Petroleum Safety, Health and Environment Management. Participants are walked through the simulators, performance and demonstration installed in the premises for familiarization.
Telly Safety Solutions Pvt Ltd presents. As a safety manager, you will need to empower yourself for enhancing safety culture of your organization. Here comes a chance to equip yourself with tools that will induce accountability and responsibility for all stakeholders in the organization. Introducing Teleprompt 360-degree HSE management software, a revolutionary concept launched first time in India. Integrated proprietary learning management system customized as per corporate branding. Embedded with proprietary 3D animated EHS e-learning training modules in any language of preference. A unique feature of TSSPL, first time in India. Induction training. Generate induction training data for multiple locations. Take geotagged images and upload the data to reflect on dashboard. EHS training. Generate detailed breakup as per topics and summarized man-hours dedicated for EHS training across the organization and multiple locations. Near-miss, accident reporting and accident investigation. Digital formats for accident reporting and accident investigation for ease of information sharing to avoid recurrence of accident. Safety audit. Develop and customize checklist and formats for safety audits. Audit reports and compliance reports can be uploaded digitally. Work permit. Digital initiation, approval and implementation of work permits. Real-time monitoring possible throughout the organization and across multiple locations of live work permits. Unsafe act and unsafe conditions. Behavioral-based safety observations data capture. Upload images of identified unsafe acts and unsafe conditions with geotagged images mapped for action to responsible area owner. COVID information. Updated data of COVID-affected employees can be mapped. Leading and lagging indicators. Auto-calculation of scores giving graphical dashboard data of leading and lagging indicators. Customized modules can be developed and integrated as part of this app to suit clients' requirements. Zero cost for the digital application, only customization cost applicable. Pay annual subscription on basis of number of users. For online demo, call Rajnikant Telly on 9821088619. Fire safety training. Parts of fire extinguisher. Before using portable fire extinguisher, which is termed as universal portable fire extinguisher, let us understand the components of the fire extinguisher. Discharge lever. Pressure gauge. Normally not found on CO2 fire extinguisher. Discharge locking pin and seal. Carrying handle for holding the fire extinguisher. Discharge hose. Discharge nozzle. Body. Discharge orifice.
अग्निशामक यंत्र के भाग। पोर्टेबल अग्निशामक यंत्र, जिसे यूनिवर्सल पोर्टेबल अग्निशामक भी कहा जाता है। इसका उपयोग करने से पहले आइए अग्निशामक यंत्र फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर बॉडी के घटकों को समझें। डिस्चार्ज लीवर, प्रेशर गेज आमतौर पर CO2 अग्निशामक यंत्र पर नहीं पाया जाता है। डिस्चार्ज लॉकिंग पिन और सील, अग्निशामक यंत्र फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर को पकड़ने के लिए हैंडल। डिस्चार्ज होज, डिस्चार्ज नोजल, डिस्चार्ज ओरिफिस।
अग्निशामक यंत्राचे भाग। पोर्टेबल अग्निशामक यंत्र वापरण्यापूर्वी ज्याला युनिव्हर्सल पोर्टेबल अग्निशामक फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर असे म्हणतात। हे वापरण्यापूर्वी आपण अग्निशामक यंत्राचे फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर घटक समजून घेऊया। डिस्चार्ज लीव्हर, प्रेशर गेज सामान्यतः CO2 अग्निशामक यंत्रावर आढळत नाही। डिस्चार्ज लॉकिंग पिन आणि सील। कॅरी हँडल, डिस्चार्ज होज, डिस्चार्ज नोजल, बॉडी, डिस्चार्ज ओरिफिस। अग्निशामक यंत्रणा भाग। પોર્ટેબલ અગ્નિશામક જેને યુનિવર્સલ પોર્ટેબલ અગ્નિશામક કહેવામાં આવે છે, ઉપયોગ કરતા પહેલા જેને ચાલો અગ્નિશામકના ઘટકોને સમજીએ। ડિસ્ચાર્જ લીવર, પ્રેશર ગેજ સામાન્ય રીતે CO2 અગ્નિશામક ઉપકરણો પર જોવા મળતું નથી। ડિસ્ચાર્જ લોકિંગ પિન અને સીલ અગ્નિશામક ઉપકરણને પકડી રાખવા માટેનું હેન્ડલ વહન કરવું। ડિસ્ચાર્જ હોઝ, ડિસ્ચાર્જ નોઝલ, સિલિન્ડર, ડિસ્ચાર્જ ઓરિફિસ। തീ അണയ്പ്പാൻ പാകങ്ങൾ। யூனிவர்சல் போர்ட்டபிள் ஃபயர் எக்ஸ்டிங்விஷர் என்று அழைக்கப்படும் போர்ட்டபிள் தீயை அணைக்கும் கருவியை பயன்படுத்துவதற்கு முன் தீயை அணைக்கும் கருவியின் கூறுகளை புரிந்து கொள்வோம்। டிஸ்சார்ஜ் லீவர் அழுத்தமானி பொதுவாக CO2 தீயை அணைக்கும் கருவியில் காணப்படவில்லை। டிஸ்சார்ஜ் லாக்கிங் பின் மற்றும் சீல் தீயை அணைக்கும் கருவியை வைத்திருப்பதற்கான கைப்பிடி। வெளியேற்ற குழாய், டிஸ்சார்ஜ் முனை, உடல் போடி, வெளியேற்ற డిశ్చార్జ్ துளை। అగ్నిమాపక యంత్రం యొక్క భాగాలు। యూనివర్సల్ పోర్టబుల్ ఫైర్ ఎక్స్టింగ్విషర్ గా పిలువబడే పోర్టబుల్ ఫైర్ ఎక్స్టింగ్విషర్ ని ఉపయోగించే ముందు మంటలను ఆర్పే యంత్రంలోని భాగాలను అర్థం చేసుకుందాం। ఉత్సర్గ లివర్, ప్రెజర్ గేజ్ సాధారణంగా CO2 మంటలను ఆర్పే యంత్రంలో కనుగొనబడలేదు। డిశ్చార్జ్ లాకింగ్ పిన్ మరియు సీల్ మంటలను ఆర్పే యంత్రాన్ని పట్టుకోవడానికి హ్యాండిల్ తీసుకువెళుతోంది। ఉత్సర్గ ముక్కు, ఉత్సర్గ నాజిల్, శరీరం, ఉత్సర్గ రంధ్రం।
Responsibility of a first aider. Remember the DTD. D. Diagnosis, to know the problem. T. Treatment before taking to the doctor. D. Disposal to hospital.
પ્રાથમિક સારવાર સહાયકની જવાબદારીઓ ડી ને યાદ રાખો. ડી સમસ્યા જાણવા માટે નિદાન. ટી ડોક્ટરને રેફરલ કરતા પહેલા સારવાર. ડી હોસ્પિટલ મોકલો.
प्राथमिक चिकित्सा सहायक की जिम्मेदारी. डी याद रखें. डी समस्या जानने के लिए निदान. टी डॉक्टर के पास भेजने से पहले उपचार. डी अस्पताल में भेजना.
प्रथम सहायकाची जबाबदारी. डी लक्षात ठेवा. डी समस्या जाणून घेण्यासाठी निदान. टी डॉक्टरांकडे जाण्यापूर्वी उपचार. हॉस्पिटलमध्ये पाठवणे. முதலுதவி பொறுப்புகள் டி ये நினைவில் கொள்க. டி சிக்கலை அறிய நோயறிதல். டி மருத்துவரிடம் செல்வதற்கு முன் சிகிச்சை. டி மருத்துவமனை தீர்வு. ప్రథమ సహాయకుని బాధ్యత. డి ని గుర్తుంచుకోండి. డి సమస్యను తెలుసుకోవడానికి డయాగ్నోసిస్. టి డాక్టర్ వద్దకు తీసుకెళ్లే ముందు చికిత్స. డి ఆసుపత్రికి పారవేయడం.